because VeChain is actually looking extremely interesting on a few fronts right now. We're seeing bullish divergence. We're seeing confirmation of bullish divergence, and we're seeing a bullish breakout. So while the market is dependent on Bitcoin, these coins do vary in how they act independently, and it's looking very interesting in the ways I will not begin to describe. So a few things here. We found support on the 786 Fibonacci retracement. That's where we stopped dumping. We held support. We held the line. Hold the line on the 200 exponential moving average on the daily, which is this dark blue line. We're above the 618. We're above this volume. So VeChain is just making higher lows. We're breaking past resistance. But right now, we're right up against the 100 daily exponential moving average, this light blue line acting as resistance. If VeChain can flip that level, flip 14 cents from resistance into support, VeChain could really start to blow up here, because if we draw a resistance trend line based off this wick, and just extend it, we're actually seeing bullish divergence from our entire downtrend. So all through the majority of our downtrend, we are respecting this trend line as a resistance, and we're now breaking out. So we're breaking out bullishly, making higher lows, breaking past resistance. So we're seeing some signs of strength. But again, what do we need? Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. If we get above that 100 daily exponential moving average, get above this cluster of volume, then in that case, we can test this red trend line here based off this wick, and we just extend that. In fact, actually, if we draw a new trend line from all-time high, something like this, then we can even draw another layer of resistance. So what I'm trying to say here is we're breaking past layers of resistance, and each layer we break past makes it more likely that the bullish trend will continue. So I'm just identifying for you guys what are the key levels to look out for, and each key level we break above makes it more likely that we continue to trend in that direction. So if we break above this red trend line, get above 14 cents, then we can test 17 and a half cents. If we can test 17 and a half cents, hold that as support, then we can break above 19 cents. If we can break above and hold 19 cents of support, then we can make new all-time
500
highs.
bucks. Oh, okay. There we go. No, I
500
agree, man.
bucks guaranteed 100.
I agree. And look, man, even
Yeah.
something like this back from from 2020, July 2020, we did peak below these levels. We did. VeChain actually had a massive drop from all the way down to here. So it's almost like what, 61%, and you'll see all across this time here, those EMAs definitely do hold as support for VeChain's price action, and we're seeing that happen. It's always the first stop that VeChain comes back down to, that 55 EMA. We hover for a bit. It's not gonna go down straight to zero. There is some sort of buy walls that we're gonna have here where people actually will buy it, and what might think, a lot of people might think like, oh, we're actually at this stage right now here, so let me just buy in a bit. We will find that support. We dropped all the way to this low, back the same thing we just saw over here, and yeah, it could be just a bigger drop that we had before, and we're actually continuing to move above. So that's what I'm saying, man. I do agree. Right now, this is the level we're looking at, the 100 EMA, that first stop. We need to break above. Looks like we peaked through it today. The next one would definitely be that 15 cent. And as soon as we're back up here, we're back above those EMAs. But we don't want to be too hopeful. We're still looking at the lower time frames here. We're looking at that 1 hour. We want to hold this support for the 1 hour closer to 12.2 cents. And guys, you can do this on your own. Just add those to your trust and actually watch and monitor how the price action actually develops and see what happens. Right now it looks like we broke above nicely. Trying to come back to retest it. Let's see if these EMAs do hold or no, and I think could be a nice reversal point for VeChain, since we've been getting rejected from these guys all the time. So at one point the downtrend won't be all the way down to zero. You will always have some sort of reversal. The market does fluctuate, and it's not the craziest thing to assume that Bitcoin is going to continue to go up, or that VeChain is going to continue right now to go up. It's not really out of the ordinary. Yeah, so we need to kind of stop thinking about it that way. I guess everybody thinks like, of Bitcoin, it's just a bear market right now, so we're going straight to zero. No, we'll probably most likely have a relief rally, and something more significant than a relief rally. So let's keep that in mind. As much as we're bearish right now, let's also keep the possibility that something might be going on at the moment. So flirt with the idea for a bit.
Right. Yeah, man. And so look, man. So are you saying that last time VeChain had a substantial correction, 61% correction, that could have been a good time to buy?
Could be, man. It could be. It
Whoa,
could
whoa,
be.
whoa. So wait, hold on here. I need to understand this. So what you're trying to say here is that you're supposed to maybe buy low and then sell high? Is
That's
that what you're trying
it
to say
sounds
here?
like it could be a good
This
plan, man.
doesn't make any sense. I
Could be
thought
a
we were
really good
supposed
plan.
to I thought you were supposed to FOMO into pumps and then panic sell dumps. Is that not what you're supposed to do?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've
I
been
don't
doing
know what
this
to
all
tell you here,
wrong.
man. Yeah,
I've been
you've
doing this all wrong. I've been doing this all wrong.